Arynn Finley, 21 points, and the Etiwanda Eagles here at the second Royal Showcase at Rosary Academy, 71-45 over Francis Parker. It feels like through Villa Park, Moreno Valley, St. Joseph Lakewood, and now here, as you know, some of these higher quality non-league opponents are starting to populate. We know what you ladies do in the baseline league, but I'm just starting to see that that build and that that momentum start to escalate toward the postseason. Starting to see the group become more coherent. Since you've had close to a month now, since the sit-out period. How are you feeling about the consistent development and evolution of this team?
I think we're doing pretty good. It's all going to lead up to playoffs, and that's what we need because our division is a really hard division. California is one of the hardest divisions in any state. So I just feel like it's helping us prepare for playoffs. So that's a good thing. And if we keep up the good work, then we can be successful in the end.
Just in terms of the defensive effort, like I was talking to Stan, talking to Chastity, they kept pace early on, but then just as Etiwanda often does, methodically, the end of the second quarter and then the second half, it was just like getting hands on every ball, tips, deflections, steals, blocks. Like, did you feel like you and the group were able, after they kind of hung around a little bit for a quarter and a half, that you were able to kind of impose your will and kind of methodically wear them down?
Yeah, I mean, defense is what we do. Etiwanda is a defensive school, so that's Coach Stan's mindset. We try to the best of our abilities. We may not be the best defensive team. Like over the years, we've had other really scrappy people that were just all over the place, and right now we're working on that and we're trying to get better defensively. So I mean, it'll all if everybody puts their mind to it, I'm pretty sure we can do it. So it's just a mindset thing.
Well, I don't think you're going to get any argument from Francis Parker about how scrappy you guys are on defense. Also, Arynn, in terms of whether it's the freshmen coming in and then the sit-out period athletes finally being available. Again, it's not quite a month that the group. I mean, I know what takes place in practice, but that's not game situation. How have you felt about kind of everybody understanding and identifying and playing to the best of their strength in the role that Stan and the coaches want them to do from December 26th to the present?
I mean, it's good. They just have to get ready for bigger stages. He's preparing them for college and just positions they will play, different situations that they will face when they get to that level. So, I mean, it's all just stuff that he's been telling us and stuff that they have to work on.
He told me, and Andrea said, after obviously you ladies had already gone to Portland and won, but after the first quarter, and especially the game against Los Osos, obviously I don't have to explain to you what happened in the locker room at halftime there. You lived it. I already heard about it, through secondhand information. But it just seems like, Stan says, look, with the amount of either seniors that will be Division I or athletes in the program, from their freshmen that will eventually be Division I. He's like, we have too many good players, to accept that kind of performance. Do you feel? I mean, I know there's so much pride, when you walk around, with Etiwanda on your warm-up gear, and then when you put that uniform on. Do you ffeel like everybody has really kind of come to understand that pride and has now applied that in the subsequent games, since that Los Osos sluggish start?
Yeah, definitely. They have to know the school that we come from and just the potential that everyone has, and we could win it, but everybody has to put their mind to it. So when you see Etiwanda across your chest, you have to know we're going to come for it all. So everybody is just going to stay ready, and even from the freshmen to sophomores, juniors, seniors, everybody's going to stay ready. So
absolutely. One half of the best backcourt in Southern California, and obviously a big reason why, with her 21 points, that Etiwanda beats Francis Parker 71-45 at the second Royal Showcase here at Rosary Academy. Arynn, stay healthy. Best of luck going forward.
Thank you.